welcome back to Shivaji Group of Institutions online classes. Before starting our class, let's take 1 minute relax. So take your both hand like this and close your eyes and follow my instructions. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now open your eyes, down your hands and be relaxed. So students, this is your first period of English literature. So take out your books of English literature and open page number 30. Today we will discuss about the chapter 4. The name of the chapter is Letter to a Friend. So the name of chapter contains the summary of the chapter. What is this? This is a letter to a friend. That means someone wrote a letter to his or her friend. What is the meaning of letter? In a past time, in present time, social media is active. We do WhatsApp, we do Facebook. We message each other by WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and lots of social sites are there which we used. But in our past time, we used letters to express our feelings, to tell something, to tell someone. We use the concept of letter. We wrote a letter, our feelings, our experiences, our things to a format and post it to someone who we want to tell everything about the actual emotion or any experience. So this is a letter which is written by Kanika to her friend Sonali. So actually Kanika lives in New Delhi, but in her summer or in her vacations she went to Bangkok and she enjoyed there very much. So she explained her experience, her thoughts with Sonali by a letter. That's why the name of the chapter is Letter to a Friend. Kanika wrote a letter to her friend Sonali. So let's take a look at the book. This is a concept of letter. First we have to mention the address where we send the letter, where we want to send the letter. First we write address, then the thing, then the experience or the what you want to write, then the complete thing in the letter. So that is also start from address which is given here, C396 Greater Kailash, New Delhi, 4 July 2016. Dear Sonali. And then the subject of the letter is there. This is to whom Kanika wanted to send the letter, the address and the name of the candidate, and then the subject of the letter. First of all, she asked to her friend, how are you? This is the main first line of the letter above. How are you? I didn't get any letter from your side from last long time. Now I'm going to tell you something about my experience. So she visited where? She visited Bangkok in her summer vacations. Kanika went to Bangkok in her summer vacation. So she expressed her visit, the experience of visit to Sonali. Now take a look of book. I am writing this letter to share my wonderful experiences, what I said, wonderful experiences. That means Kanika wanted to explain the experiences to Sonali, and what she said, I went to Bangkok and I roamed there very well. I spent my all holidays there with my parents. She went to go Bangkok with her parents. So, and when I was there, I was roaming there. I heard a sound. A lady called her daughter. The name of the daughter is Shenai. A woman called her daughter Shenai, and from her house Shenai went out with a basket, and the basket was filled with flowers. Then Kanika stopped her and asked about where are you going. Then Shenai told her or replied to her that I'm going with my mother to floating market of Bangkok to sell our subjects, our things, the vegetables, fruits and the flowers, fresh vegetables, fruits and flowers. That means there is a floating market inside the Bangkok, and now the heart of Kanika wanted to saw that place. So she requested her parents to visit the floating market of Bangkok. Now her parents are agreed and they followed the boat of Shenai's mother. They was there in another boat behind of Shenai's boat, and then they went to a floating market of Bangkok. Floating market, that means that the market inside a river or a pond, and we can visit there by a boat, and all the shops are there in a boat, as you can see in the picture which is given in your book. So look at the picture. There is a lot of boats with the full of fruits and vegetables, and they are floating in water. They gone here to there and they sold their vegetables, fruits and all the things in the boats, and that is called a floating market of Bangkok. So Kanika and her parents visited there. They saw that a lot of boats are there which are full with fruits, vegetables, foods and the same things, all needed things. That means that is a complete market. That means that was a complete market at that place, the place of Bangkok. And now Kanika shared her experience of visiting a floating market of Bangkok to Sonali. Now what she said? Turn the page, come on page number 32. When she followed the Shenai's boat, she went to the floating market and she saw the actual condition of floating market. There are lot of boats and a lot of things. That was a complete market. Now she told to Sonali that we saw a lot of candidates who was selling their things, their products, their foods, vegetables and all the needful things or the needed things to the others, and all the market was on the boat. They all was besides of Shenai's boat in another boat, and now what they saw there, what was the center of attraction was there, what was the new things they saw there in Bangkok floating market. She shared her experience to Sonali. So let's take a look in book. They saw fruit, rambutan. The rambutan is a red plum-sized of Bangkok. So they saw rambutan in Bangkok and lots of sour star fruit in other boats. Now Kanika requested to her mother to purchase the fruit of rambutan and other new fruits. According to her, they was new, no? They saw that first time. That was new for Kanika and their parents also, her parents also. So she requested to her mother to purchase that fruit. Now they saw another fruit, that is reddish brown mangosteens. Now they saw new fruit, that is reddish brown mangosteen at one side at board and fresh bed at another. That means there was many species, many different type of fruits are there, which was new for Kanika and her parents also. They wanted to purchase that. And what they saw, the next thing, there was not only the vegetable or the fruit or the flower shops only. There was a thing in needed things shops also was there, which was at the side of the river or pond, which whatever that is. So what they saw? They saw some people are purchasing some souvenirs. Souvenirs. What is the meaning of souvenirs? Souvenirs, the things when you go out and you purchase something for memory. When you go somewhere out or you took something famous things of there for memory, just for gifts to others. You did that, right? At your visit, you did that. When you saw the new things at somewhere, you purchased that for your family, for your friends, for your relatives as a gift and as a memory that you visited that place. So that surprise gift, that special gifts, that special things, that the memorable things are called souvenirs. So that souvenirs, they also purchased some souvenirs for their friends and their relatives also. But there was the shop in board of souvenirs, like some pencils, stamps, t-shirts and lot of things are there at the corner of the pond, the river, in the river and the pond which is there. So there's a lot of interesting things there, a lot of boats, even a floating market is also a center of attraction there. The boats full with things, vegetables, fruits and flowers. So just imagine that how beautiful the moment was that. Okay, so this was the center of attraction of Bangkok according to Kanika, which she experienced there, which was the experience of her she shared with Sonali, that they also purchased a lot of things for their family, their friends and relatives and the the candidates who was there as visitors, they also was visitor, right? The visitor Bangkok from India. So the other visitors also purchased the things from there for their loved someone, and they purchased from one side to another side the rambutan and the reddish brown mangosteens from one side of river to another side of river. So the chapter is over. Actually, Kanika explained everything to Sonali, and that was the explanation of a floating market of Bangkok. The center of attraction was there, the boats which was filled with things, vegetables, fruits and flowers and all the needed things. And as like in our country the shops are there, right? In that place that shop was in the boat, and they was floating here and there. If you wanted to purchase something, you have to move from there to their direction, from your direction to their direction. Then you will purchase the thing. That was surprise for Kanika, and she shared that things to Sonali, and she requested to Sonali, just come and take your gift which she bought from Bangkok floating market, an interesting place for Kanika. And now the letter is over. She explained her experience of floating market to Sonali. Now we are going to discuss it in Hindi for your comfort. This is a conversation between Kanika and Sonali. ये बातचीत किसके बीच में है? कनिका और सोनाली के बीच में है। कनिका जो दिल्ली में रहती है, एक गई थी बैंकॉक अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ में, और वहाँ पर इसने जो एक्सपीरियंस किया वो नया एक्सपीरियंस था फ्लोटिंग मार्केट इन बैंकॉक। बैंकॉक में जो फ्लोटिंग मार्केट है वो इसके लिए बहुत नई चीज़ थी, क्योंकि जहाँ पे ये रहती है वहाँ पर आसपास तो ऐसी कोई भी चीज़ नहीं है। तो ये एक नई चीज़ है, जब हम कहीं जाते हैं तो वहाँ की नई चीज़ देखने के लिए जाते हैं, राइट। तो ये भी इसने भी वहाँ की एक नई चीज़ देखी, फ्लोटिंग मार्केट इन बैंकॉक, मतलब तैरती हुई मार्केट। जैसे हमारे कंट्री में शॉप होती हैं, एक जगह सिचुएटेड रहती हैं, हम जाते हैं वहाँ सामान परचेज करते हैं, नीडेड थिंग परचेज करते हैं और वापस आ जाते हैं। ऐसे ही वहाँ पे जो फ्लोटिंग मार्केट है वहाँ पे जाने के लिए बोट पे बैठ के जाना होता है। तो वहाँ का जो कन्वेंस है वो बोट है, बोट पे बैठ के रिवर के अंदर, पॉट के अंदर जाना होता है और वहाँ जा करके आपको परचेज करना होता है। आपको जिस भी चीज़ को परचेज करना होता है आपको बोट में उस चीज़ को फॉलो करना होता है, उसके पास में पहुँच करके उससे चीज़ को परचेज करना होता है। तो ये फ्लोटिंग मार्केट उसको कैसे पता चली? वो वहाँ पर थी, वहाँ पर एक लेडी थी, वो बोट पे बैठी हुई थी, उसने अपने फ्रूट्स वगैरह रखे हुए थे और उसने अपनी बेटी को आवाज़ दी। उसकी बेटी का नाम था शिनाई। तो उसने शिनाई को आवाज़ दी। शिनाई अपने रूम घर से निकल के बाहर आई। उसके हाथ एक बास्केट था जो फ्लावर्स से फिल था, मतलब फिल्ड विथ फ्लावर था। उसके हाथ में जो बास्केट था उसमें फ्लावर्स थे। तो जो कनिका थी इसने शिनाई को रोक करके बोला कि आप कहाँ जा रहे हो बोट में बैठ करके। देन शिनाई ने इसको बताया कि हम फ्लोटिंग मार्केट जा रहे हैं, वो मार्केट है जिसमें हमें बोट से जाना है और वो मार्केट भी बोट पे ही लगती है। तो कनिका को एक क्यूरियोसिटी हुई कि हमें भी देखनी है फ्लोटिंग मार्केट कैसी होती है। तो उसने अपनी मम्मा से रिक्वेस्ट की कि मम्मा मुझे भी फ्लोटिंग मार्केट देखनी है। ये उनके लिए भी नया एक्सपीरियंस होता, तो उनके पेरेंट्स ने भी हाँ बोल दी। कनिका के पेरेंट्स भी एग्री हो गए और वो लोग शिनाई के पीछे एक बोट में साथ में चलने लगे। एंड देन वेरी सून दे रीच टू मार्केट, और बहुत जल्दी वो मार्केट पहुंच गए। तब उन्होंने देखा कि वहाँ पे सारे बोट्स में सामान लगा हुआ था एज लाइक अ शॉप, और वहाँ पर नई नई चीज़ें भी देखने को मिल रही थी। शिनाई और उसकी मदर ने अपना जो है सेलिंग परचेजिंग स्टार्ट कर दिया था और इन लोगों ने वहाँ पर देखना शुरू करा कि नया क्या है, व्हाट इज। पहली बात तो वो मार्केट ही नहीं थी अपने आप में, क्योंकि फ्लोटिंग मार्केट हमारे आसपास के एरिया में तो नहीं है अभी। वहाँ तो इनका ये एक्सपीरियंस ही नया था फ्लोटिंग मार्केट का। फ्लोटिंग मार्केट के बाद बहुत मुझे और नई चीज़ें देखने, क्योंकि वो नई जगह पे थे तो वहाँ पे हर जगह का अपना एक नया और फेमस चीज़ होता है। तो इन्होंने वहाँ पर देखा कि एक रामबुटान फ्रूट था और एक जो है मैंगोस्टीन फ्रूट था। जो रामबुटान फ्रूट था उसकी स्पेशलिटी थी कि वो एक रेड कलर का प्लम टाइप में फ्रूट था, विच साइज ट्रॉपिकल फ्रूट विद सॉफ्ट स्पाइस एंड स्लाइटली एसिडिक टेस्ट। जैसे खट्टा खट्टा सा टेस्ट होता है, एसिडिक टेस्ट होता है, ऐसा फ्रूट था रामबुटान। और ये फेमस फ्रूट है बैंकॉक का। और नेक्स्ट फ्रूट उन्होंने देखा एक स्वीट रेडिश ब्राउन मैंगोस्टीन्स। इन्होंने स्वीटिश ब्राउन मैंगोस्टीन देखा वहाँ पर, और इसका जो कनिका थी इसका मन था कि वो उसको परचेज करना है। तो उसने अपने फादर से बोला, तो फादर ने जो बोट वाला था उसको इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया कि आप एक साइड रिवर के साइड से दूसरी साइड पे जहाँ पर बोट है उसके दूसरी साइड पे आप लेकर के जाइए चाहिए ताकि वो फ्रूट को परचेज कर सके और भी जो नीडेड थिंग्स हैं उनको परचेज कर सके। तो जब वो सेकेंड साइड पे गए तब उन्होंने देखा कि वहाँ पे सिर्फ फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स और फ्लावर्स ही नहीं थे, ऑल द नीडेड थिंग्स वाज देयर इन द बोट। द शॉप ऑफ देयर इज अ बोट। तो उन बोट्स पे और भी नीडेड थिंग्स थी। काफ़ी लोग जो और विजिटर्स आए हुए थे फ्रॉम अदर कंट्रीज, अदर प्लेसेस, वो भी वहाँ पर परचेज कर रहे थे। जब भी हम कहीं बाहर जाते हैं तो वहाँ से याद के तौर पे हम कुछ ना कुछ लेकर के जरूर आते हैं कि ये हम वहाँ गए थे तो यहाँ वहाँ पर ये मिल रहा था, तो हम वहाँ की निशानी, जिसको हम बोलते हैं निशानी, एज ए निशानी वहाँ से हम लेकर के आते हैं। वैसे ही वहाँ पे जो विजिटर्स थे वो वहाँ पर उसको परचेज कर रहे थे अपने फ्रेंड्स के लिए, अपनी फैमिली के लिए, अपने रिलेटिव्स के लिए, क्योंकि हम जब भी बाहर से आते हैं तो हम सबको गिफ्ट्स देते हैं। तो एज अ मेमोरी हम जब जो सबको गिफ्ट्स देते हैं वो हम वहाँ की स्पेशल थिंग्स को परचेज करते हैं। तो वहाँ पे लोग भी वहाँ की स्पेशल थिंग्स को परचेज कर रहे थे अपने लव्ड वन को गिफ्ट करने के लिए। उसमें से ही गिफ्ट जो है वो कनिका भी लेकर के आई थी सबके लिए, और सोनाली के लिए भी लेकर के आई थी क्योंकि वो उसकी फ्रेंड थी तो वो उसको भूल तो सकती नहीं थी। तो उसी गिफ्ट को देने के लिए उसने बोला कि व्हेन यू वेंट टू Delhi, please come to my house and take your gift. जब आप दिल्ली विजिट करना तो घर जरूर आना और अपना गिफ्ट जरूर ले जाना। तो ये एक लेटर फॉर्म में उसने बताया, उसने एक लेटर लिखा है। जैसे अभी आज के टाइम पे हम लोग क्या करते हैं, व्हाट्सएप कर देते हैं या इंस्टाग्राम, बहुत सी सोशल साइट्स हैं जिसके थ्रू हम मैसेज सेंड कर देते हैं। लेकिन हमारे पास्ट लाइफ में तो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाने के लिए लेटर ही एक माध्यम हुआ करता था, पत्र ही एक माध्यम हुआ करता था। और पत्र तो हम सबको लिखना आता है। पहले हमें एड्रेस लिखना होता है, फिर हमें कैंडिडेट का नाम लिखना होता है, फिर हमारा सब्जेक्ट जो होता है, जिस टॉपिक पे हमें लेटर पूरा लिखना होता है, हम पूरा अपना टॉपिक वहाँ पर लिखते हैं और लास्ट में हम अपना नाम और थैंकिंग नोट वहाँ पर लास्ट में डालते हैं। वैसे ये पूरा लेटर लिखा हुआ है जो कनिका ने सोनाली के लिए लिखा हुआ है। कनिका न्यू दिल्ली की है और सोनाली भी जो है वो भी न्यू दिल्ली। ये एक्सपीरियंस जो है वो कनिका ने सोनाली को अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताया है। So student, this is the summary of the chapter. Letter to a friend. I hope you understand this all very well. You have to find hard words at your home with the help of your parents. You have to learn words meaning also. And let's do exercise. So name the place Kanika visited. The place where Kanika visited was Bangkok. She expressed her experience of Bangkok floating market, right? So take B option, Bangkok. What was Sinai carrying in her hand while coming to her mother? A flower basket. Sinai carried a flower basket, right? With whom Kanika accompanied to the floating markets? Sinai and her mother. In first, B option is correct. In second, C option is correct, and in third, C option is correct again. Now come on page number 34 and these are answer the following questions. What is the difference between the life of the people living in the city and then living outside the city? The life of the people living inside the city is normal and good, and the life of the candidates who are living outside of the city, that is quite a little bit complicated because they went to city to purchase their needed things and then they go back. If they wanted their needed things on the spot at the time they want, they never get that. First of all, they have to come in the city, they have to went in the city and then they purchase that. What did Sinai's mother do? Sinai's mother, what she did? She loaded her boat with flowers and vegetables for sale. Next, why did Kanika enjoy going to the floating market? Because this was an interesting thing for Kanika. So she wanted to saw the place, the floating marketplace. That's why she enjoyed to go in the floated market. Name the things which Kanika and her family bought from the market. They bought what they bought? They bought rambutan and reddish brown mangosteens from the market. They bought reddish brown mangosteens and bread from the market, and all the things, all the servians from the market for their relatives and friends. I hope this is clear to you all. I will give you the PDF of exercise, and you have to do hard words and you have to learn word meanings by your own self. You can take the help of your parents. After that, the next chapter is Windy Nights, chapter 5, page number 38, Windy Night. You have to learn this poem, and this poem is written by R.L. Stevenson. So learn this poem, Windy Nights. We will discuss this poem in our this chapter in our next period. Till then, to complete all your writing work, and the writing should be neat and clean, and cursive letter should be there, and all your learning work. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.
Morning students, welcome to Suraj Guru of Institutions online classes. This is a maths class, and we are doing chapter 3, and the chapter name is operations of large numbers. Students, in our previous class we finished exercise 3I, and today we will start exercise 3J, and the topic is division of large numbers. Division of large numbers. Students, as you know, we learned the division of large numbers in our previous class, class 4. So students, start exercise 3J, and students open a book and open page number 38, and question number 1 is divide and check your answers, and the question number 1 is divided by 44. Okay students, how to divide this number by this? Okay, look. How to divide this number student, you all know how to divide the numbers by this. Okay. First we divide 62 by 44, and this goes one time. 62 minus 44. we have here the number is 2 and is not subtracted by 4. So we carry 1 from there and the number is 12. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. Here 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. The number is 18. Okay students, and it's not divided by 44. So we put 1 0 from there and the number is 180. 44. 180 divided by 44. So it's 4 times. 4 4s are 16. 6 carry 1. 4 4s are 16 plus 1 17. Okay students, subtract these numbers. Carry 1 and the number is 10. 10 minus 6 4. Here 7 minus 7 0. 1 minus 1 0. Okay students. And the number is 49 divided by 44. 1 time 44. When we subtract 49 by 44, the number is 9 minus 4 is equal to 5 and 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. And we put 7 goes 1 time 44. What's up? And subtract these numbers. 7 minus 4 3 and 5 minus 4 1. Here we put 2. Okay students, we multiply 44 by 3. 3 4s are 12, carry 1. 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 1 13. When we subtract the numbers, we find the remainder 0 and the quotient is 14,130. Students, the quotient is 14,130 and the students remainder is 0. Students, and the dividend is equal to okay, and the divisor is equal to 44. Okay students, now check the answer is right or wrong. Okay, then we apply the formula. Students, we have the formula. Dividend is equal to quotient multiply divisor plus remainder. Okay students, put these values on the formula. We have the dividend 6 to 097 2. It means find the answer. We have the quotient 14,130 multiply we have the division 44 plus remainder 0. Multiply these numbers 14,114 multiplied by 44. Okay students, here we multiply the numbers. Multiply by 44. Okay student, 4 is 12, 1, 5, 4, 5. Okay. Sorry. 12, 1, 5, 2, 7, 9, 0, 0, 2, 6. Okay, sure. And answer is 62,970. Sorry, 6,20,972. And both sides are same. So the answer is right. Okay, students, the answer is right because LHS is equal to RHS means left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this applying this method we have to check the answer. Okay, students, and the students question number 1 to 12 all the questions are same. So you have to do the questions yourself. And now we will start part B. Students, now we will start part B, find the question and the remainder. And the question number 1 is Active-1. Okay, students, this is the question and divide this number by 81. First we divide 539 by 81. This goes 6 times. 6 was the 6. 6 8 ja 48. Subtract these values. 9 minus 6 3. We carry 1 and the value is 13. 13 minus 8 5. Which means here we put 7. It goes 6 times. 6 1 is 6. 6 8 ja 48. Subtract the value. 7 minus 6 1. Okay, and here we carry 1 and subtract 13 minus 8 5. And we divide 515 by 81 and it goes 6 times. Again 6 times. 6 1 is 6 and 6 8 is 48 and subtract the value 9. Okay, when we carry 1 15 minus 6 9. Here the value is 0 and we carry 1 from there and the value is 10. 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. Here the value is 4. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. We will take 7 and subtract and we divide 297 by 81. Goes 3 times. 3 ones are 3. 3 8s are 24. 7 minus 3 4. 9 minus 4 5 and the remainder is 54. The question is equal to 6,663 and the remainder is 50. Okay, students, this is the method how we find the quotient and the remainder. Okay, students, and the question number 1 to question number 16 you have to do the questions by yourself. Now start part C. Part C is divide. Divide the smallest 5-digit number by the greatest 2-digit number and check your answer. Okay, students, look. Part C. Students, as we know, the smallest 5-digit number we learned this type of questions in our previous class. Question: the smallest 5-digit number, 10,000. And next one is greatest 2-digit number. Greatest 2-digit number. And the number is 99. Students, divide the smallest 5-digit number by greatest 2-digit number. Okay? Look. Students, you all have to able to divide 10,000 by 99 because you learned this type of questions in our previous class. So you do yourself this type of questions. And the next question is question number 2. Question number 2 is the greatest 6-digit number by the greatest 2-digit number. Divide the greatest 6-digit number by the greatest 2-digit number. Students, as you know, greatest 6-digit number is equal to, as you know, the greatest 6-digit number is this. Okay? And greatest 2-digit number. Greatest 2-digit number is equal to 99. So divide greatest 6-digit number by greatest 2-digit number means divide this number. Okay? So you all have to divide this number by this. Okay students, question number 3, the smallest 6-digit number by the greatest 2-digit number. As you know, the smallest 6-digit number means the smallest 6-digit number is this, and we have to divide by the greatest 2-digit number means 99. Question number 4, the smallest 7-digit number by the smallest 4-digit number. Students, we have to divide the smallest 7-digit number by the smallest 4-digit number. We have to divide this by this. Okay, students. So complete the exercise 3J, and now come to exercise. Now come to our next exercise 3K. Students, today's class is over, and your homework is complete exercise 3J. Okay, students. In our next class, we will start exercise 3K. Okay.
Good morning students, I welcome you all online classes. I am computer teacher from Shivaji Group of Institutions. Students, today chapter number 2 and chapter name is types of software. Students, in previous class we have learned this topic types of software, and today's topic name application software. How many types of application software here? Students, there are 2 types of application software. Number first, general purpose software, and second, customized software. Okay, so students, take out your book and open your page number 28. Okay, application software. Start reading. Application software is a collection of programs that are designed to handle a specific task. You use different application software to perform the different tasks, such as Microsoft Word for creating a new documents, Windows Media Player for listening to music and so on. Application software, students, you know that application software needs system software to work. Okay, application software, there are two types. First of all, first is general purpose software, second customized application software. Students, here application software, there are two types. Okay. सॉफ्टवेयर आप इसको ऐसे भी राइट करते हैं एस और भी डब्ल्यू सॉफ्टवेयर. ओके, फर्स्ट जनरल पर्पस सॉफ्टवेयर. जनरल पर्पस सॉफ्टवेयर and second customized software. General purpose software. Let's start discuss about general purpose software. Provides many features and can be used by majority of users. Some commonly used general purpose software are word processing software, drawing software, spreadsheet software, presentation software, and so on. Word processing software is used to create, edit, and format text documents. Friends, see this picture is word processing software. Okay, word perfect. Microsoft Word, OpenOffice Writer, and the some commonly used word processor. Drawing software. Picture this drawing software. Okay, drawing software is used to draw and color pictures in a computer. Time and text time are commonly used drawing software. Spreadsheet software. See, picture this spreadsheet software. Spreadsheet software is used to calculate, compare, analyze data, and some commonly used spreadsheet software are, for example, Microsoft OpenOffice, presentation software. Students, see, picture this presentation software. Okay, presentation software is used to create presentation that can be displayed as a slideshow. Some commonly used presentation software are Microsoft PowerPoint, Corel presentation, and OpenOffice Impress. Second, what is a customized software? Students, you know that it refers to the software specially designed to fulfill the requirement of a particular client. The client can be a person or an organization. Software designed for the railways, bank, and hospitals. There are some example of customization software. Okay, students, open your next page 29 and let's start exercise. First question, A question is there. Take the correct answer. It is a set of programs that controls operation of a computer. First option, software. Second, hardware. Third, folder. And fourth, memory. Answer will be software. Okay. First answer is software. Second, it is a set of instructions telling a computer what to do. First option is a device driver, processor and memory. This is the processor. Okay. Now fourth question there. What is the only language that the computer understands? First, binary. Second, software. Third, translator. And fourth, memory. Answer is the binary. Computer को language ही आता है. Now, next, fill in the blanks. Okay, B answer is this. Fill in the blanks. Let's start. First question is here. The interface between an application software and the hardware of a computer is called system software. B number answer, system software. System software. Okay. Now next, the digit of 0 and 1 are known as binary digits. Third, the three types of language translator used by a computer are assembler, interpreter and compiler. Okay. Now fourth, the practice of protecting important data by making duplicate copies of files or folders. This is fifth number. The blanks software are used to create, edit and for text document. Answer to the word processing. Okay, are you clear? Fill in the blanks. Now next question is here. True, false. First question, scanner is used to move the fragment of a file to one location. Answer will be false. Next, Windows Defender is a utility software available in Windows 7. Answer is right. Now third, word processor is an application software. Yes. True. Now fourth, drawing software is used to calculate, compare and analyze data. No, wrong. Fourth is false. Now fifth, customized software is specially designed to fulfill the requirement of the client. Yes. False. True. Okay. First answer is this. False. Second, true. Third, true. And fourth, false. And fifth is true. So students, complete this chapter second. Okay. Note down homework. Revise chapter second and do exercise in book. Okay, so thank you for the attending.